Hello everyone, welcome to Ashley and Lancelot show. This is going to be a very touchy subject for everyone. I might try not to curse in this video, but I might splurge a bit. Just a warning, this is going to be about the volunteer or working at the VA. What you should do and not do. This is what I had experienced this morning when I go to my doctor's appointment. And it was very stressful. Almost punched a guy, a very old man, in the face. So I have PTSD and other mental illnesses as well. This is one thing that you should and should not do. And if you think if it's not, this job is not for you, you can't handle the requirements for you to be there for your safety and the veteran's safety, do not volunteer. Do not work at the VA. You know, it's one of those things that you're going to have to make a decision about yourself. I might get a lot of backlashes, but I know a lot of veterans will be actually backing me up on this. Because I've been going to VA for over 2 years now, and this is the first time I ever dealt with this thing. Every veteran, you know, wants to laugh and joke and screw around. That's every veteran I met so far, from the one that served from World War II all the way from Afghanistan. And basically what happens is that I don't know a lot of times what I'm wearing. A lot of times just grab out of a dresser and I put it on. I don't have very good memory, and I really don't give two craps, two bananas. So basically I was going to get my appointment for my GI to get my colonoscopy rescheduled and stuff like that, because I was moving from Sacramento to Reading. So I was there. I was wearing the last video you see that I effing love Coke, the polar bear, that I had that. I was wearing that in DMV. Everybody laughed. No one really cared. I was even talking to a veteran there as well. And we're talking exchange information, what Coke was back then and stuff like that. It's something, it's like a piece that you could talk about and stuff like that. I know that a lot of religious people I know for a fact do not care, because they're not very judgmental. They'll look at it as a joke and they walk by. The other day I was at Elvis Depot. I got blessed by a Catholic lady and gave me a hug. So to me it fathoms. When I go to the GI, I'm there for my appointment. I'm here for my medical. I'm here for my medication. I am there to go in and out as fast as possible. The longer you stay at the VA hospital, the more stressful you are at. The more feel like you're weak. Feel like you cannot control it. You know, I got a appointment today at a therapist and psychiatrist. I'll be back on antidepressant and anxiety medication as well. So I walked in. He looked at me and says, "Go change your shirt." I'm like, why? Because it offends me. I'm like, okay, do you have a shirt? And this guy volunteered the information desk. He says, no. It says, well, I'm sorry then I won't be able to change it. And he's like, why don't you take your shirt inside out? I'm like, why don't you do that for me instead? I was very furious. It was the most unprofessional thing with this, how his tone was. You do not go up to someone that has mental or physical problems about that. I do not care what you are and who you are, and I don't care how long you serve, what rank you are, what political party you are, how much you volunteered for as well. I volunteered for over 16 years. I volunteered for almost 8 hours every freaking day. I was part of the Lions Club. I helped out with kids go to college. I read college letter, everything else like that. If I'm in the VA, I'm there to get my medical stuff done. I'm out. That's all I care about. If someone needs help, I don't mind helping out if I'm able to. So this old man basically gleaned up my eyes. Everyone was staring at me. Everyone was staring at him. I was trying to be the nicest person in there without me literally busting his face. So I had to report a letter. I'm going to fill out a letter today. Go to the VA police and let them know about this thing. Because if it was someone else other than me, You will get hurt, and you're volunteering. You said that shit. You will get hurt, or someone else will get hurt. Because we veterans that taking these medication, going to get medical stuff done, that has PTSD, will snap. And you don't want that at the hospital full of veterans that also having that same symptom. When we found out that he was a Catholic background, that's why he was offended. I don't care. We fought for the damn Constitution. We fought for the amendments. We fought for people's freedom. You don't do that. So I'm gonna be reporting all of this today. When after my medical appointment's done, I'm gonna have to report it, because if this guy cannot keep his composures to himself, he will end up getting hurt or someone else. I see him every day at the information desk. Usually people at the information desk are volunteers. And it does not make any sense. Very unprofessional. And later on, my wife told me that he called you an asshole. I'm like, oh really now? I was already driving. And I can't get out of my head. The problem is that, oh Lance, you need to get that out of your head. Don't think about it. It's like, I can't. I have PTSD. I have anxiety. I have depression. I lost half my memory. It's one of those things that I cannot let it go. And it's gonna tick me until I get stuff done. Because I'm also worried about what he's going to say to the other people as well. Yes, majority of people at the VA are very old. I understand that. A lot of these old people don't want to be at the VA. I don't want to be at the VA. We have no choice. It's one of those things that, you know, people are there just get medication. Also, they want to have laugh, have a good time, make time go by. If you never wait in a VA before, trust me, it takes a long time. Time to time, it's actually a lot quicker than it was before. But usually it takes a long time. There's one GI doctor at this clinic, and another GI doctor is about 2 hours and 30-minute drive. I'm not going to drive 2 hours and 30-minute drive, even though they can pay me for my gas, to go get my GI and colonoscopy done and get a cab back home. That is not going to happen. So, if you're volunteering to any hospital or any senior citizen home, a VA, or a veteran assisting home, or you go and work for them, watch what you say. If you don't like it, walk on by, or just say, excuse me sir, I just want to let you know that I do not like that shirt. Next time when you come in, can you not wear that? That sounds more professional and nicer, instead of, I want you to take that shirt off. I'm not gonna go bare naked in the VA. You freaking kidding me? So this is the warning I'm gonna give you guys. This is the most pissed off time that I ever had. I talked to Dragon, Ashley, and we're all looking at it. Even the the appointment lady is like, I am very sorry, because this should not be happening at all. At all. I do not care what religion, race, skin color. I don't even care if you're the president of the United States. You do not act like that with people with mental disabilities and physical disabilities, or if you don't have one. Get their treatment done and try to have a rain of the day, the happiest time of their life, whatever life that they have left. You do not go up and say that at all. I do not care who the hell you are. Hopefully this gives you an insight. If you do volunteer, remember what you say, because it will affect a lot of people's mood, and it can actually end to a harsher stance. Well, anyhow, if you want to ask me any questions about this, just leave down in the comments. I'll answer as best as my ability. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one, guys. Bye.